You are 27 years old. You drive a leased car you cannot afford. You wear clothes that cost more than your rent. And your savings account has $0. You look successful. Your Instagram looks successful. Your friends think you are doing well, but you know the truth. At 2 a.m. At 2 a.m. you open your bank app. $340 left until payday. 11 days away. You close the app and stare at the ceiling. This video is not about judgment. It is about a switch. One decision that changes everything about how your money moves. The decision is not complicated. Stop performing wealth. Start building it. Those two things cannot happen at the same time. Nobody teaches you this. School taught you to get a job. Social media taught you to show the job. Nobody taught you what to do with the money. Stay until the end of this video, because the last part shows you exactly what your life looks like if you make this one switch today. Let us talk about what looking rich actually costs. Not the price tag, the real cost. The one nobody calculates. The average person trying to look rich spends $1,400 a month on appearances, clothes, car, eating out, gadgets. $1,400 every single month. $1,400 a month. Over 10 years, that is $168,000 spent on things that lost value the moment you bought them. I want you to be honest with me right now. How much do you spend every month just to look a certain way? Add it up and drop the number in the comments. Most people have never done this math. Now here is what $1,400 a month invested from age 27 becomes. Not in 30 years. In just 8 years. $1,400 a month for 8 years at 10% average market return. $161,000 in your account at age 35. $161,000 at 35. Without a promotion, without a business, just redirecting money you were already spending. Rule 1. Every dollar you spend to look wealthy is a dollar stolen from actually becoming wealthy. You cannot do both. Pick one. Let us talk about the car. The average person at 27 drives a car that costs $520 a month. Insurance, $180 more. Total, $700 a month. $700 a month on a car. That car loses 20% of its value the moment you drive it off the lot. You paid $700 to get poorer. The person becoming rich at 27 drives an $8,000 used car. $0 monthly payment. $700 freed every single month. That $700 freed every month invested for 8 years becomes $80,000 from one car decision. One car decision. $80,000. The car you wanted to impress people cost you $80,000 in future wealth. Tell me honestly, what car are you driving right now? And do you actually need that car? Or did you buy it for how it makes you look? Comment below. Just be real with yourself. Now let us talk about clothes. The average person trying to look rich spends $340 a month on clothing. To impress people they barely know. The truly wealthy dress simply. Not because they cannot afford more. Because they stopped needing other people's approval to feel valuable. Rule 2. Wealth does not announce itself. Wealth is quiet. It is the person at the table who does not need to tell you what they have. The loudest person in the room about their money is usually the one with the least of it. Let us talk about eating out. The person trying to look rich eats at restaurants 4 times a week. Average spend, $280 a month. Not because the food is better, because the restaurant looks good on a story. You paid $280 for 24 hours of approval. Now add it up. Car, $700. Clothes, $340. Eating out, $280. Gadgets, $180. Total, $1,500 a month on looking rich. $1,500 every month. $18,000 every year. Going to things that lose value. Going to people whose opinion fades by Monday. Now I want to show you the other version of you. Same income, same city, same age. One decision different. Before I show you version 2, I want you to add up your own number. How much do you spend every month just on how you look to other people? Drop the honest number in the comments. This one comment could change your life. Version 2. You at 27. Same income, same city. But you made one switch. You stopped performing. You started building. You kept the old car. You cut the restaurant budget in half. You stopped buying clothes every month. You freed $1,200 a month. $1,200 a month. Automated into index fund. Day 1 of every month. Before rent. Before food. before anything else. Year 1. $14,400 invested. Account value. $15,840. You have more saved in 1 year than most people save in 5. Year 3. $43,200 invested. Account value. $52,800. You are 30 years old, and you have more than most 45-year-olds. Rule 3. The goal is not to look like you have arrived. The goal is to actually arrive. Those are two completely different journeys. Year 5, $72,000 invested. Account value. $92,000. You are 32, and your money is making $9,200 a year on its own. $9,200 a year from doing nothing. That is $766 a month. Passive. Silent. Growing. While version 1 is still performing for strangers. Version 1 at 32. $0 saved. $1,500 a month still performing. New car. New clothes. New restaurants. Same empty account. Which version are you right now? Version 1. Still performing. Version 2. Quietly building. Comment. Honestly. Because the moment you admit it is the moment it starts to change. Now let us talk about the most dangerous trap of all. Not the car. Not the clothes. Your social circle. Your friends are performing too. Every dinner. Every trip. Every purchase. They are all broke together. And nobody is saying it out loud. They post the vacation. They do not post the credit card bill after. They post the new car. They do not post the $520 monthly payment. Rule 4. You are not competing with your friends. You are competing with your future self. The person you need to beat is not your coworker, not your cousin. The 27-year-old version of you who kept performing. Let me show you what happens when version 2 hits $100,000 invested. Because at $100,000, the rules of money change completely. At $100,000 invested at 10%, your money makes $10,000 a year. $833 a month. From doing absolutely nothing. $833 a month from doing nothing. That is your car payment covered. By your money. Not by your job. This is when the shift happens. You stop needing to perform. Because you have something real. Something that grows whether you watch it or not. Now let us talk about identity. Because this is the real reason people keep performing. It is not the car. It is not the clothes. It is that you do not feel like enough without the performance. The car tells people you made it. The clothes say you belong. But here is what nobody tells you. The people you are trying to impress are not thinking about you. They are thinking about themselves. You are performing for an audience that is not watching, and paying $1,500 a month for the privilege. Rule 5. The most powerful thing you can do for your wealth is stop caring what strangers think about your car. I want to ask you something deep. What would you stop buying if you genuinely stopped caring what other people thought? Comment below. Your answer might surprise you. Now let us talk about what actually impresses people with real money. Not the car, not the watch. These 3 things. First, calm under pressure. The person who never panics about money because they have a foundation. That is more impressive than any car. Second, options. The ability to say no to a bad situation, to walk away from a bad job, to choose your life instead of surviving it. Third, time. The person who owns their time is the richest person in any room, not the one with the nicest shoes. Rule 6. Real wealth is calm. Options. Time. Everything else is just a costume. And costumes are expensive. And they wear out fast. Now let me show you version 2 at age 35. 8 years after the switch. Same person. Completely different life. $161,000 invested. Making $16,100 a year passively. $1,341 a month from doing nothing. At 35. Not 65. $1,341 a month passive income at 35, covering your rent in most cities. Your money paying your rent, while your salary stays completely yours. Version 1 at 35, same car payment, same clothes budget, same restaurants, same empty account. 8 years older, 0 richer. Right now, at your current age, if you had been investing $1,200 a month since you were 22, how much would you have today? Go calculate it and drop the number. Most people never do this math. Do it now. Now here's the most important thing I will say in this entire video. You cannot get those years back. But you still have every year ahead of you. Every year you keep performing instead of building is a year of compound growth you hand to someone else. The switch is not painful. The switch is one afternoon. Open your bank. Find the performance spending. Redirect it. Done. Step 1. List every expense you pay for appearance. Car. Clothes. Restaurants. Gadgets. Every single one. Write it down. Step 2. Ask one honest question about each item on that list. Am I buying this for me? Or for how it makes me look to others? Step 3. Take everything you were spending to perform. Automate it. Every month. Day 1. Before your brain has a chance to spend it. Step 4. Do not tell anyone. Do not announce the switch. Do not post about your new financial journey. Just do it. Quietly. Powerfully. Rule 7. Wealth built in silence is wealth protected. The moment you announce it is the moment pressure to perform returns. Now let me show you the moment everything changes. Not when you hit $1 million. When you hit $25,000. At $25,000 saved, your mind changes. You stop thinking like someone who needs to prove something. You walk into rooms differently. Not because of what you are wearing. Because of what you know is quietly growing without anyone watching. The performance ends. Not because you gave up. Because you found something more valuable than approval. Your life, if you stopped trying to look rich and started becoming rich, is not a smaller life. It is a freer one. See money differently. That is not just a phrase. It is the only thing standing between the life you are performing and the life you actually want.